Hey guys, it's Sebastian. Hope you've been doing well. I know it's been quite a while since the last one. I really did need to keep up with this, but school and work have just been getting away with me. So I decided tonight that I'm going to talk about awkward moments. The biggest awkward moment that any transgender person has is when someone calls them by a name they don't go by. I recently decided on adding a second middle name to kind of tell my family that I'm not completely abandoning the name I had throughout my childhood, but it's gonna be Sebastian Giovanni Jax Rollins. Anyway, back to awkward name uses. At work, unfortunately, the staff has to call me by my birth name, for legal purposes. My name on my paychecks and whatnot, trying to call me into work, get in my files. So there's nothing I could do about that aspect, but communication at work. See, a lot of employers don't realize that just because their name is something on paper doesn't mean that's what you go by in person. That's not your birth name, but it's the name you go by. It's kind of like if your name was William, but you go by Bill. A level of respect that has to be attained by that, and sometimes you might not get it, and you have to be in turn respectful about it. So the second awkward moment that really ties into this is when someone outs you with your name. And outing is, if it's a term that means someone pretty much pushes you out of whatever closet you might be in. I had this happen at class 2, 3, 4 weeks ago. I don't remember, it's a while ago. But one of my teachers, called me by the name in his system. Probably just slipped. He was reading off the roll call. It was pretty interesting to say, because everybody had known me as Sebastian up until that point. A couple of people knew right away that it was, I'm a trans man. So yeah, there is that. Awkward moment 3 is more family related. Awkward moments with family are worse than those at school or at work, simply because it's even harder for them to get used to the pronouns and the name. But it's more emotions tied into this that you may get a more negative reaction for a longer amount of time. Relations with some of my family members aren't so great because of this. I'd like to ignore it and pretend like everything's okay, but we don't live in that kind of world just yet. You can kind of write in as an awkward moment number 4, questions about your body. When I have people who ask me, do I have, male or female genitals? Do I have breasts? Do I not have breasts? Now, I'm one of those people that like to educate other people about being transgender. However, sometimes it does cross the boundaries. They're gonna ask you, and if you do feel comfortable talking about it with someone, again, honesty is your best policy, because lying is not gonna get you anywhere. Bodies are weird, okay? Awkward moment. Hit me up, like the video, do whatever you want, ignore it, share it, just, yeah. Have a good night if you're still up, and if you see this in the morning, have a good morning. See you kids.